I'm Thom Covert. I am a former postdoctoral scholar here with EPIC, and I'm now an assistant professor at the Booth School of Business across the street. I'm an economist, and I study energy markets. So within economics, my field is broadly called industrial organization, which in general we think about as meaning thinking about how companies make decisions. Within IO, I study energy markets. So recently that has meant looking at oil and gas companies. And I'm currently, in addition to the work that I do in oil and gas companies, I'm also looking at some research on power plant investment. So with a co-author at Washington University in St. Louis, we're in the early stages of a project about how environmental policies affect investment and disinvestment decisions by utility sector power plants or by independently owned power plants. The sort of particular environmental policy we have in mind actually is thinking about the differences between cap and trade programs, which are sort of regulatory instruments that limit quantities of pollutants, and price instruments like taxes, which set explicit prices on pollution. And our profession, economists have sort of long thought that these two things are equivalent in many ways. But one way in which my co-author and I think they're probably not equivalent is the way that investment actually works. So I'll be teaching for the first time as a new professor in January. I'll be teaching strategy to MBAs over at Booth. I'm a little nervous. I'm sort of somewhat used now to giving presentations to my peers or to my senior colleagues. But I think it's a different question entirely to get up in front of 50 or 100 MBAs. And also to be able to teach them something. They certainly are going to have a lot of actual industry experience that I would certainly like to learn from as a professor. But also to get them engaged and to get them thinking about the material I'm sharing and try to get a sense for how they could incorporate it into their own work. So those are sort of the things I'm most both nervous about, but also excited about. So it's great having a place in any university, but especially here at the University of Chicago, where we've been able to concentrate all the people who are thinking about problems in energy and the environment. So into one organization, and then in the case of EPIC here, especially into one sort of geographic location, so that we can have the climate science people come and ask questions. We can have the economists come and ask questions. We've got the physical scientists thinking about some new energy technologies. I think that having all that stuff sort of under one organization and in a sort of setting in which we all sort of get to know each other and can ask each other questions is really helpful. And I think that there aren't a lot of places like that sort of participate and enjoy the benefits of this kind of cross-disciplinary collaboration.